This is part 2 of traveling around Italy. We just left Rome and now we are on our way to Florence. As an artist, it has always been my dream to explore Florence, Italy, and paint their lives, so I cannot wait to take you along on this trip, and let's see what we create in our sketchbook. Okay, we made it to Florence, so here is a little room tour of our hotel room, which is actually really cute. We have such a great view, so I cannot wait to maybe do a little bit of painting just from the hotel room. And you can people watch. What else? And here's our bed. We've got our closet. We've got a photo shoot tomorrow, so we've got some clothes already hanging. I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to wear, but probably this. And that's about it. So we are going to go find some food because we haven't really had lunch. We've had a little snacks throughout the day. So let's go eat something good in Florence. This was Seth and I's first time visiting Florence, and it was the second stop on our Italy trip. So if you missed our Rome vlog, go back and check that one out. And this was such a fun place to experience together. I mean, the food was incredible. I can't wait to show you what all we ate.
Go enjoy.
Thank you. Good? After we set our stuff down in the hotel, we just spent the rest of the day exploring the city, and like I mentioned, we stayed in the Artist Palace, and I absolutely loved this hotel. It was such great walking distance to everything. We were able to walk to the Duomo in just a couple minutes and see the bridge in about 10 minutes, so everything was just super close to each other. And I also loved seeing all the artists set up with their artwork. It was so fun to get to talk to some of them. I loved a few of the watercolor artists that I saw. They had such a soft, calming palette, and that's always what I strive to do, so really inspirational for me. Okay, we are here in Florence. We're in the town center. What's it exactly called? Market Central. We're in like the main part of the downtown area where you can see that beautiful dome, and we're just walking around looking for a place to eat dinner and probably get some souvenirs for family. So we need to be able to get something small enough that can fit in a bag though, because we were already super stuffed. So
very tight.
Maybe little candies or something. We'll see what we can find. But first, dinner. Okay, I know this doesn't look very appetizing, but it was actually so good. We split some ravioli and some focaccia bread, and it was a great first dinner for Florence. But what was even better was our gelato that we got after dinner, and I think we had gelato every single night of our Italy trip, but this was my favorite place that we went in all of Italy.
Is that good? I got like the chocolate one. Oh, is that like another statue of David?
Good morning. It is our first full day here in Florence, and we just had a really fun photo shoot this morning. I'm going to attach some photos here, but it was so beautiful. We got to walk around the city, and the photographer was super nice. I have included his handle here if you're ever in Florence and need to book a photographer. He was amazing to work with. And we are going to be going to a winery here in a little bit, but we are at Central Market again. We went here yesterday and it was so good. We passed some pasta places that we really wanted to try, so we are gonna step in and get some food before we hop on a train to go to the winery. It smells so good. I want to get another cup of coffee and some pastries after too. Look how, maybe we can eat them on the bus. This reminds me of the markets that they have in Malaysia. Maybe it's just a big city thing that we're not used to in Indiana, but I love markets like this where they just have a bunch of shops everywhere.
Trying to open yet.
Oh, shoot, they're not open. Okay, well.
You want to go back to that one
Well,
place?
dang it. Looks pretty good. Oh my gosh.
Holy cow.
It's beautiful. So the bus stops here truly feel like they're in the middle of nowhere. So we were just dropped off on the side of the road here, and I'm glad Seth was with me because I probably would have been a little scared if I were alone. Okay, we just got to the winery. It is called Monte Calvi. So I looked it up on Google before we came, and it looked really cute. So I'm excited to come here and paint. I really wanted to get some Italian, like hills and valleys in a painting. So we'll see what the view looks like. We gotta walk up this hill over here. So let's go. Oh, we're getting a workout in. I don't know if I've ever walked up a hill this steep. Wow, look how blue the sky is. Beautiful. Okay, we made it up the hill, and look how beautiful this is. I cannot wait to sit here and paint. The colors are perfect. You've got a little bit of the autumn feel. We've got some yellows and oranges in there, so let's go tell somebody we're here. There's nobody here right now. I am just going to focus on basically what I see, which are the hills. I really want to add some of the little buildings in there. I just really want it to look 3D, so the further back is going to be a cooler tone, and then up front is going to have a warmer tone to it. This winery is family owned, and the owners were very sweet. We basically had this entire place to ourselves, which was amazing, and it was probably because we also went a little bit earlier in the day. I bet it gets a little bit busier in the evening when more people are drinking wine, but I really came here more for the painting than the wine. So we really just had the best time enjoying the beautiful weather, and it has always been a dream of mine to paint these Italian hills and valleys, so I was just so grateful to be able to finally do that. Now I'm showing a little bit of my process during this painting, but I'm going to make another full video where I walk you step by step through this painting and also just give some tips on plein air painting in general. So be on the lookout for that on my channel here soon in the next couple weeks. I'm really excited about that one. And while we're here at the winery, I decided I had to take advantage of these beautiful views and do another painting in my mini sketchbook. And this one was super quick to do. I think it took me about 15 or so minutes, but wanted to fit that in before we leave. I think it turned out so cute, and I loved painting at this winery. It was so relaxing to just sit here and enjoy the great weather. We have lucked out with amazing weather here while we've been in Italy. I'm trying to take some more good photos, but the pictures just aren't doing it justice. Like, I don't even know. I'm mad. I'm mad that I'm seeing how beautiful this is, and I can't get a picture that does it justice.
All right, navigating the buses here in Italy. We are on the way back to Florence. Just got done at the winery. Was that your highlight of the trip?
I think it had to be. It literally looked like a computer screensaver. So beautiful, it looked fake. We don't really get these views. Well, we for sure do not get these views in Indiana, but we also don't really see these views too much in the actual city of Florence. So Florence itself is gorgeous in a different way.
We are on the way back. It'll be about an hour bus ride back, and then we'll go grab some food, maybe like a quick little bite, and then maybe like a real dinner a little bit later on. So, all right, catch you on the backside.
We're gonna go see the bridge here in the evening. I think it'll look gorgeous with the lights reflecting on the water. And we had some food earlier, a little bit before dinner time, so we're probably gonna get a little hungry. We might need to get a slice of pizza or a little dessert later, but
we had Chinese soup.
Yeah, I think we did.
It was okay. Was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't our favorite.
I don't know that I would recommend it. It was okay. I mean, we are in Italy, so I didn't really expect a ton, but I was just really craving noodle soup, and I guess it sort of filled my craving for now.
All right, let's go see the bridge.
Let's go.
Oh wait, that's a video. Hold on.
Something a little unique about Italy, and I don't know, maybe this is all of Europe. I haven't been to anywhere else but Italy. Are these water fountains? There's not really like water fountains inside of hotels. Like when we first got here, I was like, is there a water fountain for us to fill our water bottle? And they're like, oh yeah, outside. So there's just like a bunch of these that you just go fill your water around like the city. It actually kind of looks cooler on my iPhone. We went to the same gelato place that we did eat last night, and it's so good. It's my favorite. We got a mix of pistachio, and it's called crema, but this mixed together is really good. Oh, welcome to Florence, day, I don't even know, 2? 3? 3. Day 3. We arrived 3 days ago. Wait. Welcome to Florence Day 3, and we are at a breakfast place. I ordered the big omelet, so I've got an omelet coming. Seth ordered some scrambled eggs with bacon. So what I've noticed here is they just don't do a lot of breakfast here. So I'm happy we found this place that actually has like actual food for breakfast. A lot of places only have like pastries, which that's fine too, because I'll take a pastry, but sometimes I just need a good hearty breakfast with some eggs and meat. On today's schedule, we are going to Galleria dell'Accademia, if that's how you say it, but it has the statue of David, so I'm super excited to see that in person. I think we booked a tour group, so we'll see. And then after that, we don't have too many plans. We are doing laundry today, so we're gonna have to pick that up at 5 p.m. But other than that, I think we're just gonna explore the city, go see the bridge, and find some other nice views to maybe paint. After breakfast, we had about an hour to kill before our time slot at the gallery, so I took that time to do a little painting that I had really been wanting to do ever since we arrived at our hotel. There was this really cute little outdoor patio, and it had a nice view that I thought would make a really nice addition to my mini watercolor sketchbook. I am also working on a separate YouTube video that is going to be all about filling out this mini sketchbook throughout Italy. So it's going to include everywhere I painted at in Rome, Florence, and Lake Como. So be on the lookout for that on my channel soon. We are on the way to the gallery to see the statue of David, and I'm really excited to see this one in person. So that will be at 10:30 until unknown. I'm not sure how long the gallery tour is. If it's not raining, I think we'll go to the bridge to maybe do a little sketch of that, and if it is raining, we'll see what we want to do. Both Seth and I were just so excited to visit this gallery. We've only seen pictures of a statue of David, but seeing it in person was on another level. We were walking around the gallery just in awe of all the artwork and the intricately carved statues, and this was actually a perfect day for us to visit this gallery because it was raining outside the entire time. And if you're an artist, you are allowed to bring a sketchbook in, so you can stand there and sketch the statues, so I'm really glad that I brought it along with me. Now, a little disclaimer, I know the statue of David is a great work of art. I did, however, blur out any private parts for the sake of this video because I'm not trying to get banned on YouTube. Just incredible to see all these masterpieces in real life. I've only seen pictures of them. So while we are here, I'm going to take advantage of the moment and do a little sketch in my little book. just wanted to keep it pretty simple, but it's just honestly so cool to be here and make these memories in a sketchbook that I can go back and look at. So let me show you what I did. Look how cute it is. I only could fit a little bit of him, so I couldn't fit this whole statue. I wasn't completely planning on drawing when we got here because I didn't know if I was really allowed to, or, you know, we had a time limit in each room. But because I didn't know I was going to draw, I only had this mechanical pencil with me. I didn't really have any real pencils. So that just goes to show you can do art with any materials that you have, even just a little mechanical pencil. I just think that it turned out so cute, even though I didn't really have great materials with me. He's gonna take her. After this museum, I think we're gonna go find somewhere for lunch, and we'll see what we want to do the rest of the day if it's not raining. After we were done viewing the gallery, we went to a place called Ristorante Vecchio for lunch, and it was amazing. We split a plate of ravioli and a big salad, and I'm glad we got a salad because I felt like I was not eating any vegetables on this trip. I have been eating so much pasta, but not complaining about that. And as you can tell, it is still raining here, so I'm glad we got to sit under the umbrellas for lunch, but now we have to walk back to the hotel in our ponchos. Everyone else has an umbrella. We do have an umbrella. We just didn't bring it.
We didn't bring it because we didn't know if we would be allowed in it at the gallery, so didn't want it to get thrown away. Now we're on our way to dinner. Where are we going?
Chinese food. We need some Chinese food. We've been having too much pasta, but I mean the pasta's amazing, but I'm excited to have some Chinese food, even though we had some yesterday.
She likes her Chinese food.
I do. I'm in the mood for like fried rice. We'll see. I got noodle soup the other day, so I probably won't get that. But I'm excited to try it out. And maybe we'll get some more gelato tonight.
We love our gelato. We've been eating way too much.
Well, at this point, we have to finish out the trip in that we got gelato every single night. Because so far we've had it every night, so we might as well just keep going. We are at some random store that we stumbled upon. It has a lot of like decoration type things, and we found some art supplies. So I'm gonna try out this watercolor paper that I found. It looks like it has a really interesting texture to it, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We're gonna find out, but it was only €5, so I'm gonna try it, and hopefully I can fit this in my backpack. It's not too big. We really haven't bought anything yet. Hopefully we'll be able to fit whatever we buy. We got gelato, our nightly gelato from a different place than the last 2 days. I think I still like the other gelato better. But this is our view. I'm just soaking in these last few days in Florence. Tomorrow is our last full day, and then we leave Saturday for Lake Como. The evenings in Florence were truly my favorite part of the trip. I just loved walking around with our gelato, enjoying the beautiful lights and the music, and I really loved the time of year we came. The weather was amazing. We did come at the end of October into early November, so I definitely recommend coming during the late fall because it is a lot less crowded and the weather's not too bad. And so we ended the night going back to our hotel and playing a few games of cards. This is actually how we ended most of our nights here in Italy.
This is
Our last day.
Last day. This is our last day in Florence.
We are headed to breakfast to get something to eat, and hopefully, I mean, it's not raining right now, but I would hope that it dries up and maybe it becomes a little bit sunnier because I want to paint the bridge, and then there's the spot that overlooks the city that we want to go to later. So hopefully we can make it there, and we'll see what we want to do for the rest of the day. Okay, listen, this breakfast was absolutely amazing. Probably the best breakfast we've had. Now, it was very expensive. I think their breakfast cost like $80 US. Like, it was an expensive breakfast. But you know what? We wanted to make one splurge for breakfast on this trip, and this was it. We had an amazing view while we ate our breakfast. The kind of weird thing about this breakfast was that the pancakes didn't have syrup. They had like a slab of cheese on top, which sounds really weird, but it was actually pretty delicious. I would have it again.
It's raining again. Press the button.
I am!
Hold. Magic.
Oh, it's not just,
Hold it.
it's not
Hold
just
it.
me.
Hold it. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I think we broke it.
Okay, well, now we need a new umbrella.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, well, that wasn't as
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
as you thought.
So today is all about painting things that scream Florence, and the first thing that I'm going to paint today is the Ponte Vecchio. It is the most famous bridge here in Florence, and I really love the pastel colors of the bridge, and I'm really excited to capture this on my sketchbook. We got there pretty early in the day, so I found a great spot to place my paint stuff down and just stand there and paint the bridge with a great view. Now this one was pretty intricate, so it did take me about 45 minutes to do, but I really love how this one turned out.
I am going to be painting something that screams Florence. I'm just wanting to capture part of the bridge. I'm not going to be able to fit the whole thing, and then just make sure I really capture those different colored buildings.
Now the next painting was pretty similar to the one I just did, but I wanted to do it in my mini sketchbook and of a different bridge. This one I really wanted to do more half and half of the buildings versus the bridge. And again, I'm working on another YouTube video where I'm taking you through all of the process of the paintings I did in this mini sketchbook, so be on the lookout for that soon.
Sun is out.
Amazing. I love the sun. Now we're gonna go get a little late lunch because, I mean, we had a big breakfast, so we're not that hungry. But we're gonna go to Central Market and get some spaghetti, and then we're gonna try to find a hilltop somewhere to see the city from above.
I think this was my favorite meal I had in all of Italy. It was called pasta fresca, and I just got a plate of spaghetti. It came on a paper plate, was super cheap, and honestly, those are the best places, so I definitely recommend it.
How was it? Well, that was a traumatic bus experience.
Yeah, it was packed, so packed, you didn't even have to hold on to anything, just stand there.
All right, we're on our way to, what's it called?
I have no idea.
We have no idea. We'll put it right here. It's something about a painter's hill or something. Our photographer, Ken, actually recommended it. So we'll see what view is up there when we get there. That's where we're headed. We'll see how it goes.
So the hilltop we're walking to is called Piazzale Michelangelo, and it just overlooks all of Florence. And even though it took a little while to walk up, I mean, the views on the way up were incredible. We had to keep stopping so I could take pictures, and I can't wait to use these reference photos for paintings later on. Maybe I'll make a couple tutorials on them, so let me know if you'd be interested in that.
We made it up the hill. We're a little winded, but it is beautiful up here. It was worth the walk. I mean, look at the city from above. It's just a view that I never thought I would see in person. And I am going to try to do a quick painting while we're up here because I have to. We're going to see how fast we can do this, and I don't even know. I'm still deciding on what angle to paint from. I mean, I feel like I have to get the iconic Duomo in it. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit more simplistic for this one since I don't really have too much time to paint this.
This painting I did here from Piazzale Michelangelo was the last one I did in Florence and possibly the most stressful one. We came here right before the sunset because I really wanted to see that glow of warm light right over the city, and I mean, it was beautiful. I just had to really chase the light here, work fast, and kind of be flexible with my colors and change it as I went. I kept this painting a lot more simple. As you can see, I'm mostly focusing on the Duomo, and the rest of the buildings I'm keeping pretty abstract and simple, and that really helped me move through this painting really quickly. I didn't really have to think too much about it. Now, if I were to go back, I'd probably, adjust the colors a little bit more. I think I made them maybe a little bit more on the warm side when they started to really cool down after the sunset. But honestly, painting up here was an absolute dream. I don't know when I'm going to see this view next. I hope to come back to Italy one day, but being here and painting it live was breathtaking.
I finished the painting, and you know what, for how quick I had to do it, I'm pretty happy with it. It's very more abstract, impressionistic, not too detailed because I had to paint fast with how fast the sun was setting. The light was changing very rapidly, so if I were to go back, I maybe would have planned to make these a little bit more purplish, but I'm still so happy with it, and I can't wait to add this to my collection for my Italian gallery wall. And we're just gonna walk down the hill. Hopefully it's a little bit easier to walk down than up, and find a snack. I don't know, I'm not that hungry for dinner because we had a late lunch, but we'll find food later and see what else we want to do tonight.
What are you thinking?
On croissant or one of those like croissant looking things. They all look good. Hot dog. That's actually pretty good.
Calzone for me. It's a monster.
It's really good. To gelato. This is our favorite place to get gelato. So good. They have the best flavors.
Last gelato here in Florence.
I'm gonna miss this gelato. Today we are leaving Florence and headed to Lake Como. So we are going to get our last minute breakfast here in Florence and then go check out. So we're gonna go get a coffee and croissant, do a little bit of a less expensive breakfast than yesterday's, even though yesterday's was really good. And then we're gonna head to Lake Como, so I'm super excited to see a new place. And it does look like rain today and tomorrow there, but hopefully there's some spurts of non-rain, but Monday looks great. Hopefully we'll just take advantage of Monday to its fullest and enjoy it then.
After breakfast, we just walked around the city enjoying our last minute views. I took so many photos that I can use for later on paintings, and this alleyway was my absolute favorite. It was just so peaceful to walk through, and I really love the warmness it gives off, so I can't wait to paint this one later on.
Gorgeous.
I just wanted to capture this beautiful view from our hotel in my little memory book so I can just remember what this view looked like, because who knows if we came back here if we'd get the same room. And we're about to head to Lake Como. We're at the train station, so we have 30 minutes until we board the train to Milan, and then we have to get on one more bus from Milan to Como, and then a ferry or a cab from Como to Bellagio. So a little bit of a travel day today, but it's nice to kind of have like maybe a little bit more of a chill day in between the two places. So that's going to be today. Hopefully it's not raining too much when we get there, but anything else?
Packing bags suck between destinations.
Yes, if you are planning a trip to Europe, pack light. I saw that a lot as like a tip to pack light, and I tried, but it's also a little bit harder when you're going in like a in-between season of like, oh, it could be warm, could be cold. So we have some like a lot of sweaters too, and so it was a little hard to pack light, but I would have packed lighter next time if we come back. So pack light if you're planning a trip to Europe. See you at Como.
See you on the train.
I hope you had fun following us around Florence. I know we had the most amazing time, and as an artist, this was truly such an inspiring trip. I can't wait to come back one day. And if you're new here and haven't watched my video on Rome, you can go back and check that one out. And coming up soon, I have a video about our time in Lake Como, so be sure to check that out. Ciao for now.